Hi again, it's Monday. Welcome to Daytime Ottawa right here on Rogers TV. My name is Dylan Black. It's good to have you here. Hey, the Big Buck Show sounds like a lot of fun. Let's find out more right now. We say hello to Heather Norman, the producer of the Big Buck Show, the Ottawa Valley Edition. Hi.
Hi, it's lovely to be here.
And we have the very handsome Ken Dagenais joining us as well. Hi. You're the founder and you're an outdoor expert as well with the Real Canadian Outfitters Incorporated. So it's good to have you here. You're going to show us some of your amazing fishing skills coming up in a moment. What's important if you're thinking about getting into fishing. Heather, can you tell me about the Real Canadian Outfitters Incorporated?
Absolutely. So we are co-founders of the company. We specialize in Canadian outdoor authentic adventures, hunting, fishing, backcountry excursions, and cottage rentals as well throughout the Ottawa Valley.
How long has it been around for at this point?
We are brand new. We've been under a different branding. We just rebranded. So officially we're in our infancy still. We're launching at the Big Buck Show.
Wow. That's exciting because the Big Buck Show is launching as well. This is the inaugural show?
It is. Yeah. It's the first of many to come. We're already a 2-day show for next year, so we're very excited.
Okay, so what is the Big Buck Show all about? What is it about?
The Big Buck Show is celebrating everything outdoors and awesome in the Ottawa Valley. So yes, we have the Beasley brothers there, which are Canadian icons all on their own on the hunting side of things, their television show Canada in the Rough, as well as their charitable organization FRO, which is the Foundation for Recognition of Ontario Wildlife.
Can you tell me a bit more about FRO? What is FRO all about? So that is your charitable component for this show?
Yes. So FRO will officially come and measure your racks. So if you have a deer rack, moose, bear, or turkey, you get officially measured and scored by a FRO member who's certified, and a chance to be put into the Big Game Book of Ontario, the records book, as well as big bragging rights at the show for having biggest rack and the hardware to prove it.
Sometimes you got to have those bragging rights in life.
Sometimes it's important.
Yeah. Okay. Yes. All right, Ken, let's talk about fishing. So you're a fishing man.
Yeah, I've been fishing tournaments for about 20 plus years, so yeah, I know a little bit about fishing.
Yeah, okay. So where would you like to start here? Because I know you brought all kinds of cool things, including butter tarts, but that probably has nothing to do with fishing, but we'll talk about that. Rod and reel combos.
Yeah, when you come fishing with us, we'll probably have you fishing with, this is a spinning rod and reel combo. It's the most versatile rod and reel that you can use for multiple species. This is a bait casting combo. We mostly use this in fishing, like in tournaments actually. It's a little more heavy duty for more experienced anglers. So if you come fishing with us, you're probably going to be using this here.
Okay, so that's more of like not a beginner rod, but one that would probably be good for everybody.
That's right. That's right. Yeah.
What about bait? When it comes to bait, I know as a kid I was always fascinated by shiny baits and just rubbery kind of fishes and that kind of stuff. What's the best bait to use?
Well, there's a million options out there these days, but one of my favorites is a Ned rig. Okay. When I was fishing tournaments this past couple of years, I was using a Ned rig. It's designed for bass fishing in tournaments, but I quickly found out that it catches everything in sight. So that'd be my one tip I give to the viewers is that go get yourself a Ned rig set up, and it looks like a little worm or a little crayfish that's bouncing along bottom there, and all species of fish can't say no.
So is it better to use fake bait compared to live?
I believe so. You become accustomed to using these artificial baits, and I think they're actually more effective than live baits. So I would say yes.
Okay.
It came
all
my
right.
way.
Heather, let's talk about some of the amazing products you brought here, which obviously coincide with some of the great vendors that you'll have on hand.
Yes. Where to start? There's so many of them. We have had resounding support from the Ottawa Valley here and the businesses. So when you're coming to the show, hopefully we see you and you're precious there. We've got 30 plus local vendors we have butter tarts, we have local craft beer and spirits. Urban Barrel Company is an example of which, so not just measuring racks, we've got everything from the fishing side of thing, including everyone get their official Big Buck Show merchandise, which was made locally by Personalize It in Renfrew.
So it's obvious that local is a huge part of what you're doing here.
100%. Has to be local, absolutely. Valley Proud is what we're saying.
Valley Proud, great. Yeah. Let's talk about the butter tarts, because you have brought them here. Because, I mean, if you're going to be hunting, fishing, you need to stay energized and butter tarts.
And refreshed,
And
of
refreshed,
course.
yes.
But also because we're picking a big food fight in the Ottawa Valley as well.
What does that mean, a big food fight?
A huge food fight is everyone's very passionate about their butter tarts in the Ottawa Valley.
Yeah.
So we are hosting the Great Butter Tart Debate.
Okay.
We have some local businesses like the Joy of Gluten-Free Local, like Clacy's out of Pembroke, Blackbird Cafe, as well out of Burnstown. So they're going up, trying to go home with the hardware and the bragging rights for the best butter tart in the Ottawa Valley.
So somebody's going to be crowned the best butter tart.
You betcha. It's not just about biggest racks, it's best butter tart as well.
Amazing. Ken, can I ask about pricing and ticketing and all that? You actually have a special going on for military?
Yeah, what is our military pricing once again?
Yeah.
So for anyone that has military ID as well as a CF1 card, bring that to the door through photo identification for half-price entry at the door.
That's great. That's generous.
Yes.
What about for kids? Kids friendly, this
Bring
event?
them. Absolutely. Kids 5 and under are free, but we have got bouncy castles, free popcorn, cotton candy. Let them run around and bounce around the sugar out up in the bouncy castle, but there's something for everyone.
Give them a butter tart or two first, right? And then they can bounce it off in the bouncy castle.
Absolutely.
That sounds like a lot of fun. Why are you considered to be the premier outdoor show? I mean, that's what you're billing yourself as, and that's a pretty bold statement because there are other outdoor shows. But why is yours going to be so big and great?
We're not your typical gun show. We're not a rod and reel show. We're really celebrating everything outdoors and awesome in the Ottawa Valley. So that's the hunting, the fishing, everything outdoors, the local businesses, the local tourism community as well. So we've really come full circle and we're engaging everyone.
Ken, what are you looking forward to the most?
I think just interacting with all the hunting and fishing people there, you know. Yeah, really looking forward to that.
Getting people excited about it is that time of year.
It is that time of year.
To get out there and
Open
enjoy.
water. We're open water people. We love to ice fish, but we love open water
Our boats
too.
are still buried under snow right now, so can't wait to get them out.
And you're expecting how many people over the course of the
We're expecting a few thousand people. So at Nick Smith Center, we've got the capacity. We've got Ice Pad A and B booked.
Nice.
But yeah, we're encouraging everyone, get your tickets in advance. You can go online, go to Facebook, Big Buck Show Ottawa Valley Edition. Get your tickets there at the local vendors as well.
Great.
Skip the line.
All right, Saturday, April 13th, it's happening. Heather and Ken, thank you very much for being here.
Thank you,
Thank you.
gentlemen.
Big Buck Show. All right, more daytime coming up on Rogers TV.